Hey everyone, welcome back to Craxoid YouTube channel. It's been a while since I uploaded a custom ROM review video and I'm sorry for the delay. I had to move to a different city and I was sick too, but I'm feeling better now and I'm really excited to bring back more regular contents. Firstly, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel, and your support means so much to me because this channel is my only hope right now. As I took a bold decision of quitting my job only to focus on this channel, and your encouragement keeps me motivated. But to be honest, it hasn't been easy. I have dedicated all of my efforts into making these contents and I really haven't seen results that I had hoped for. That's why I need your help, and I really hope that you will support me and help my channel grow. And now it all depends on you. So with that being said, let's move on to the video. As you can see from the thumbnail and title, this video is all about the latest Project Elixir 3.8 that came out a few days ago. I'll give you the detailed review of this ROM, talking about its new features, customizations, benchmark scores, and most importantly, comparing it with its previous build. And we'll see what changes they have made and whether this version of the Project Elixir is worth installing or not. Oh, and if you have watched my previous video on Project Elixir 3.7, then there was one major bug in this ROM, and let's see if they have fixed it or not. I'll cover everything in detail, and this video might be a bit longer, but I'll make sure that you have all the information needed about this ROM. As you can see, I have here the Redmi Note 8 device with the latest Project Elixir 3.8 ROM installed. This ROM comes with the Android security update of May 5, 2023, and it's running on the latest Android version 13. Additionally, it's powered by the Quicksilver kernel as always. Now let's dive into our first section, user experience. Let's discuss the user experience of this ROM. As I mentioned earlier, Project Elixir ROM typically includes new wallpapers in each version. This time they have added a new wallpaper that mostly showcases their logo. It looks great and adds to the overall visual appeal of the ROM. Now, talking about the user experience, this ROM offers a smooth and seamless performance and scrolling on the screen without any lags or stuttering. Even the quick setting panel has been improved and there are no any lags while swiping down from the top. In the previous version, there was a slight delay in the quick setting panel, but now you'll enjoy a lag-free experience. I want to hear from you about the app opening and closing speed of this ROM. Let me know in the comment section and share your honest thoughts on the overall user experience of this ROM. Now let's move on to the next part of our review. Camera. Now let's move on to the camera performance. As usual, this ROM features the aperture camera, which has been present in many of its previous builds, including the last one. The camera app offers a range of features such as photos, videos, and scan capabilities. Overall, the camera quality is impressive and all the features in the camera app are functioning perfectly as well. And you can take up to 4K videos at 30 FPS from this camera. So there is not much to talk about this camera, but if you like to use Google Camera, you can install and use that too. Antutu benchmark score. Now let's jump into the benchmark score, specifically the Antutu benchmark score. The Antutu benchmark is a widely recognized test that measures the overall performance of a device. It evaluates various aspects like CPU, GPU, RAM, and UX to provide an overall score. In the case of this ROM, the Antutu benchmark score is truly remarkable, reaching an impressive 252,108. This score signifies the high level of performance and optimization achieved in Project Elixir 3.8. To give you some perspective, in the previous build, Project Elixir 3.7, the Antutu score was 206,618. Even in the older version, Project Elixir 3.5, the score was only 204,882. This significant improvement in the latest version demonstrates the dedication of the developers to enhance the ROM's performance. Geekbench 5 score. Now let's dive into the Geekbench 5 score. In terms of single core performance, the latest Project Elixir 3.8 ROM achieves a commendable score of 303. For multi-core tasks, it excels with a score of 1305. Comparing the scores with the previous build, we find that the single core score remains consistent at 303, while the multi-core score demonstrates a slight improvement from 1294 to 1305. Overall, the Geekbench 5 score reveals that the latest Project Elixir 3.8 ROM exhibits enhanced performance compared to its previous version. Geekbench 6 test. Now let's shift our focus to the Geekbench 6 test. Without further ado, let's directly examine the results. For single core performance, the ROM achieves an impressive score of 322, while for multi-core tasks, it secures a notable score of 1136. Comparing these scores with the previous build, we observe a positive trend. The single core score has risen from 318 to 322, and the multi-core score has improved from 1130 to 1136. Once again, in the Geekbench 6 test, the results showcase a noteworthy enhancement in performance when compared to the previous build. CPU throttling test. Now let's evaluate how this ROM fares in an intensive CPU throttling test that runs continuously for a demanding duration of 15 minutes. The results are remarkable as no CPU throttling was detected throughout the test. Notably, the ROM achieved an impressive average score of 145657, further affirming its robust performance and ability to handle sustained heavy workloads. In summary, the ROM performs exceptionally well in the CPU throttling test, exhibiting stability and maintaining high performance without any signs of throttling. And in previous build, the CPU was throttled to 94% and the average score was 134417 GIPS. And again, in the CPU throttling test also, it has shown the excellent performance. Minor changes. Let's talk about some noteworthy but small changes that make a big impact in this ROM. Firstly, on the lock screen, you will find shortcuts for the torch and QR scanner on both sides. It's worth mentioning that these shortcuts cannot be customized like in other ROMs. In the lock screen settings, a new feature called edge lighting has been introduced, adding a touch of visual appeal that was missing in previous versions. Another exciting addition is the reticker option in the status bar settings. While not entirely new, it's a fresh inclusion in this ROM. Additionally, all the clock related features have been implemented, providing more customization options to suit individual preferences. You might have noticed some subtle changes in the user interface, including the redesigned on-off buttons that bring a modern and pleasing look to the ROM. Furthermore, this ROM offers an extensive selection of battery styles, allowing users to personalize the battery display and give it a cool appearance, which was not available in the previous build. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that you now have the ability to adjust the volume slider in 3 different sections, offering more precise control over your device's audio settings. In comparison, older versions only provided 2 options. These minor enhancements significantly contribute to a better user experience and provide greater flexibility and personalization in this ROM. Launcher. Let's now turn our attention to the default launcher and launcher setting of this ROM. Similarly to its previous build, it comes with Launcher 3, which is a commonly used launcher in custom ROMs nowadays. In the launcher home setting, there haven't been any notable changes. The dark status bar option, which was removed in the previous build, is still absent in this version. However, a feature introduced in the previous build called Music Search is present. This feature replaces the voice assistant in the Google search bar with a music search option. It allows you to search for music by artist, song, album, lyrics, or even by humming or whistling a melody. Additionally, this ROM includes the recent settings where you can enable or disable various quick actions for recent apps. There are a total of 5 fully functioning quick actions available, including the new Shake Phones to Clear All Tasks option. This feature allows you to quickly clear all the apps from the recent apps section just by shaking your phone. It's a cool and useful feature, especially when you want to let someone use your phone without revealing your recent histories. Simply shake your phone discreetly and they won't suspect a thing or know about your recent activities. Pretty cool, right? Share your thoughts on this feature in the comment section below. Moving on to the launcher setting, you will find the miscellaneous settings. However, it's worth mentioning that the feature it was once known for is no longer present. Unfortunately, the beloved hidden and protected apps feature has been removed from here, which is a disappointment for many. But don't worry, before you express your frustrations, I have discovered a way to access both the app lock and protected apps feature in this ROM. It's hidden deep within the settings section and I will showcase it later in this video, so stay tuned. Quick settings. Now let's discuss the quick setting panel. As mentioned before, this ROM ensures a lag-free experience in this area, which contributes to a smooth user experience. The quick setting panel offers a limited number of tiles, but they are quite useful. Some noteworthy tiles include a QR code scanner, extra dim, calculator, and more. Exploring further, you will notice that the brightness slider has been redesigned into a thinner slider. It provides 4 different settings for adjusting brightness, and personally I find this slim design quite appealing. Moreover, new quick setting styles have been added, bringing the total to 8 different styles to choose from. You can select the one that suits your preferences. Additionally, there is an option to enable vibrate on touch when interacting with the quick setting tiles. Another notable feature is the background transparency option. You can adjust the value between 0% and 100%, allowing you to customize the transparency of the quick settings panel background. Please note that changing this setting requires a system UI restart. If you like this feature, you can make use of it to personalize your device. Overall, the quick setting panel in this ROM offers a streamlined experience with useful tiles and customization options to enhance your device functionality and appearance. Wallpapers and styles. Now let's take a look at the wallpaper and style section. In this ROM, there haven't been any changes made to this area. Everything remains the same as in the previous version. In the basic color section, you will find 5 different gradient color options to choose from. However, the custom theme option that was available in the previous update has been removed and is not present in this version. When it comes to the app grid, you can set up to a 6x10 sized grid, providing you with ample space to arrange your apps on the home screen of your device. This allows for better organization and customization based on your preferences. Network and internet. Now let's dive into the settings section of the ROM, specifically the network and internet setting. Here you will come across the connectivity check and private DNS settings grouped together. When it comes to the private DNS feature, you may notice that there are no custom DNS providers included. This is something I personally would have liked to see, as it is a common feature in many custom ROMs. Display setting. Now let's move on to the display settings. In this section you will find the dark theme options. However, there is no provision for custom themes within this specific menu. To access custom theme options, you will need to go back and navigate to the Essence section. From there you can enter the theming settings, where you will find 6 different options to choose from for a custom theme. Personally, I prefer using the black theme for a sleek and stylish look. Now let's take a look at the battery settings and what it offers. When you open the battery setting, you will notice a cool animation bar that displays the current battery percentage. It's a pleasant visual addition. However, there have been some changes made in this battery sections that I would like to discuss. Firstly, I want to express my disappointment with the removal of the battery percentage option. In my previous review video of Project Elixir 3.7, I praised the inclusion of the battery percentage option in the battery settings, as it made it easier to find for most users. Unfortunately, in the subsequent update, they decided to remove this feature, which is a step backward in my opinion. Additionally, in my previous video, I expressed my disappointment with the battery overlay feature, which was added to the battery settings but did not display any data. It seems that they have removed this feature in the latest update, which is a good decision. However, it would have been even better if they had fixed and implemented the battery overlays properly in the battery settings. Now moving on to another feature worth mentioning, you can enable the extreme battery saver option, which is located within the battery saver settings, which will help to extend battery life even further. Security settings. Now let's jump into the security setting of this ROM. The good news is that it provides both fingerprint and face unlock options, giving user the choice to secure their device using their preferred method. However, since my phone does not have a fingerprint sensor, I couldn't personally test this feature, but for those who have a compatible sensor, they can take advantage of this functionality. Moreover, the feature I mentioned earlier, the app lock, can be found in the additional security settings rather than in the miscellaneous settings of the launcher. It's interesting to note that within this app lock feature, there is a section called Protected Apps, where you can select specific apps to be protected using biometrics or device credentials. Gesture settings. Within the system setting of this ROM, you'll discover a section dedicated to gestures. There are a total of 8 different gesture settings available, including the handy swipe to screenshot feature. By swiping 3 fingers down on the screen, you can quickly capture a screenshot which can be instantly shared, edited, or deleted. However, it's worth noting that the option for search lens, which was previously available in Project Elixir 3.6, is no longer present in this version. Additionally, you have the option to customize the behavior of the power button. In the press and hold power button setting, you can choose between opening or activating the digital assistant. For the digital assistant option, you can even adjust the sensitivity to determine how long you need to press and hold the power button. Xiaomi Parts and OTA Updater. In this ROM, you will come across 2 notable features, Xiaomi Parts and OTA Updater. Xiaomi Parts offers a range of options to enhance your device performance. You can find features like the MI sound enhancer, clear speaker, display color calibration, and an additional display feature option which was previously known as LCD feature. These settings allow you to personalize your audio and display preferences according to your preferences. On the other hand, the Elixir Updater feature is quite handy. It allows you to easily check for any available updates for the ROM. Instead of manually searching for updates, this feature saves you time by automatically notifying you of new updates. I have also created a separate video where I explore the truth behind OTA Updater in custom ROMs, specifically testing it with the Project Elixir ROM. You can find the link to that video in the description section below. Essence. The Essence section in the Project Elixir ROM is a standout feature that allows you to customize various aspects of your device. You have the freedom to personalize themes, lock screen, status bar, quick settings, gestures, and miscellaneous settings. Under the miscellaneous settings, you can enable advanced restart, ignore Windows secure flags, and access the game space feature. Although the unlimited Google Photo storage option may not be visible, rest assured that it is available in this ROM. While I haven't gone into detail about every single setting in Essence, rest assured that there are plenty of customizations options to make your device uniquely yours. If you are interested in exploring all the settings in depth, I have created a separate video where I explained each setting of a Android ROM in simple language, making it accessible for everyone. You can also find the link to that video in the description section below. Safetynet status. The Safetynet compatibility test is an important measure to ensure the security of the ROM and the ability to run sensitive apps securely. I am happy to inform you that this ROM has successfully passed this Safetynet compatibility test, making it safe to use. You can confidently download apps from the Google Play Store without any concerns. To further assure you of its security, you will find the Play Protect certification level on the Google Play Store app. This level signifies that the ROM meets Google security standard and is certified to access apps that require a certified device. This certification ensures that your device is secure and protected, giving you peace of mind while using sensitive apps such as banking and payment apps. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Project Elixir 3.8 ROM is a reliable and smooth option that won't disappoint you. It offers plenty of features and customizations options to enhance your device performance and provide a better user experience. This latest version of Project Elixir 3.8 has made significant improvements compared to its previous build. It has achieved a better performance score and fixed known issues, which we showcased in our previous review video. Unlike previous version that removed features, this update brings new changes like a refreshed user interface and a quicker setting panel, making it easier to use. Notably, they have added the much requested app lock and protect app features to enhance privacy and security. And when we talk about the downsides of the Project Elixir 3.8 ROM, there aren't too many things to point out. However, I do feel that there are a couple of features from previous version that I miss. It would be really nice to have the battery percentage option back in the battery setting because it was helpful in monitoring the battery life of my device. Another feature I miss is the search lens option, which made it easy to quickly find screenshots. Additionally, I would be delighted to see the default wallpapers from older version make a comeback, as they offered a wide range of choices and added more variety to the device appearance. Thanks for watching our video all the way to the end. We really appreciate your support and time. Creating this kind of detailed review video takes lots of effort, but we enjoy doing it to provide you with the helpful information. If you liked our video and found it helpful, then don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, share this video, and please subscribe to our Craxoid YouTube channel. Also hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.